Hey PF Kids, it's Pastor Sydney, and I am so excited today to share with you our Kids Camp BGMC project. This year, I am so excited because we are partnering with Africa's children. Now, let me ask you this question. Can you imagine being a kid and not having anywhere to go for kids' church? Well, think about this. Do you know that any week, if you were to go to a church in Africa, most of the time you would see kids having kids' church, not in a nice building, but outside under a big tree. Well, guess what? That's a lot different than how you and I go to church. You and I go to church and we have our fancy buildings and our nice chairs and our awesome air conditioning and all the fun things in the environments that we have, games and toys, and that's awesome. But this year, I believe at Kids Camp that we can change the way kids get to experience Jesus in Africa. Because this year at camp, we have the awesome opportunity to partner with Africa's children and build kids' church structures in Africa. Do you know that for $2,500, I know that sounds like a lot, we can build one kids' church structure in Africa so that kids in Africa can have a place to learn and experience Jesus the same way that you and I do here in America. Now, I know for a kid, and even some adults, that $2,500 seems like a really huge number. But I believe that every single one of us can do our part. And maybe you can't do $2,500, but together, all of us doing our part, we can do what God wants us to do. Boys and girls, kids' church pastors, leaders, I and our PF Kids team have a super God-sized goal this summer to raise $250,000 to build 100 kids' church structures in Africa. And we are asking you to pray and to do your part in raising $100 towards this project. And do you know what? If you raise $100 by Kids Camp, you can come to camp and get a Raise the Roof t-shirt. That's what we're calling this project. We are raising the roof so that every church in Africa can have a place for kids to experience Jesus. And you know what? I believe that this summer, every church that comes to camp, and even those that don't even have the opportunity to come, can raise the funds to build at least one kids' church structure in Africa. Don't limit God. Don't limit God. I believe that not only can He do it, but that He can do exceedingly more than what we can ever ask, think, or imagine. So I'm asking, will you believe God with me? Boys and girls, kids pastors, lead pastors, will you believe God with me for our Africa's Children Kids Camp project so that kids in Africa can have a place to hear about Jesus?